Hey guys, it's Terry with Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care, and I'm here to show you how to properly put on the Herm Sprenger quick release clasp prong collar. All right, so the quick release clasp is the one with the little clasp. Okay, this is the medium size. You may have the small. This is the medium, which is the 3.0 millimeter gauge. The small is the 2.25 millimeter gauge, and the gauge is just the thickness of the metal itself. So this is a bigger one for bigger dog, but I like to put a little ribbon. This is just wrapping ribbon on the end of the very last link. It just gives you something to hold on to. It's easier to thread it through the area where you thread it through. I'm going to show you first without the dog, and then I'll show you with the dog. Okay, so basically you want to, if you put that little ribbon on the end, tie a knot in it. Again, it just gives you something to grab onto, makes it easier to put on the collar. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you hold this in your right hand or left hand, whatever you choose to do. I'm right-handed, so I put it in my right hand. At the other end of this chain is the clasp itself, so they're both on the, in this case, I'm holding this in my right hand, the clasp is also on the right side. So the first thing you do is you're going to place it around your dog's neck. You want to aim for the chin. Don't go low, because then you'll catch on the regular collar. So aim for here, all right, and then it'll be easier to get on, because if you catch on the regular collar, you won't be able to most likely get it closed. It'll be too tight. So aim for the chin, and you put it around their neck, and then you thread this through this end. Okay, once you do that, you reach down and grab the clasp, and as you can see, if you pinch it on the wide end, it opens up, and you're gonna, this is where this comes in really handy, hold on to the ribbon so that you can pinch this and clasp it onto the very end link. Don't ever put it on any of the other links, always the last link, the link that you've got the ribbon tied onto, okay? Once you do that, it's around your dog's neck. Now obviously this is for the bigger dog, it's for Cole. So you'll see that we also have the carabiner on the, there's two rings. One ring that is where the leash attaches to. The ring that the leash attaches to is actually round on one side and flat on the other, kind of like a D-ring. Okay, so you want to make sure that you attach the leash to the correct ring. Also, it's the ring that's near the clasp also, but it swivels, okay? The other ring is the ring that is between these two parts of the collar. It's just a circle is all it is, okay? And that's the one that the carabiner is clipped to. You have a carabiner clipped on that because once you get this on your dog, you're gonna clip this to the ring on their regular collar. It's just a safety backup, so that if this were to come open in any way, you would still be attached to the dog. If this is clipped onto their collar, if this came open, if that came open, you see you're still attached to your dog. So you want to make sure that you have that. Have a good quality one. This is just a little inexpensive one, just for showing you. You want a heavy-duty one, preferably a locking one, the kind that has a little rolling thing that you can screw it closed to lock it. Those are the best ones, actually. All right, so, but you can see how easily it comes off when you go to take it off, actually. Easier to take off than to put on, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy as well, okay? That's all there is to it, okay? So, I'll show you how to, what that looks like on the dog, okay? All right, so here we are. We've got the collar in our hands, right side, left side. I'm gonna aim for her chin, right? All the way up at the chin. And then I bring this around, and remember I'm threading the ribbon through the metal part on the other side. I had the ribbon in my right hand. Once I've got that through, I can hold on to that little knot on the ribbon, and I reach down here for the clasp, pinch, bring it up, and hook it on to that end link, okay? It's that easy. Again, this should fit snug and up high, okay? I've got the leash already attached. I just leave the leash attached. It's just easier, that way you don't get confused as to where you're supposed to clip your leash, okay? Once I've got that on, the collar on, then I'm gonna pull this forward and look for the ring on the regular collar, and then I'm gonna clip that on there, okay? So that this is a nice, if you pull this forward and pull this back, you'll actually see a nice diamond shape, all right? And that's it, it's on. So when I go to put it on, I'm gonna put the collar on first, get it connected, then I'll hook the carabiner to the regular collar. When I go to take it off, the first thing I'm gonna do is take off the carabiner off the regular collar. I leave it on the prong, and then this coming off is just easy. You just pinch that clasp and it falls right off, okay? So when you're putting it on, the carabiner is the last thing on. When you're taking the collar off your dog, it's the first thing off, all right? And again, the carabiner is this little thing right here. It's just the safety backup, okay? Platz. All right, so again, around your dog's neck, ribbon, or if you don't have a ribbon, you just put that link through, but trust me when I say, if you attach a little ribbon to the end, it's much easier to thread. Thread it through this end. Once you've got that, you're holding it now in your left hand, and you bring the clasp up from the right, pinch to open, and clip it to the very end link, the link that the ribbon is attached to. Now it's on your dog. Then you attach the carabiner to the regular collar, okay? To the link that's on the regular collar, all right? Your leash is attached to the prong collar on this swivel ring, like a D ring. It's round on one side and flat on the other. Really important. Do not hook the leash onto this at all. That's it. So if you have questions, let me know. And I'm happy to help you however I can. All right? Take care.